Good evening, Fort Thomas community, and thank you for tuning in to our nightly update during non-traditional instructional days. Today, if you heard from Governor Beshear, wait a minute, that's not Governor Beshear, that's Hudson. Looks just like him though. But if you tuned into the press conference, you know that there are plans in place for us to start reopening businesses. One of the things we know that may start on May 11th, and everyone's going to need to wear a mask. So this weekend, we hope to have on our Facebook page and lots of other places a mask that you might be able to order through the Bluebird Embroidery Company, which is our student-run enterprise. We hope to have those for sale pretty soon so that you can sport your Fort Thomas Independent Schools, your Highlands pride, and we can also make sure that we're following all of those guidelines that we need to do. In addition, wanted to make sure that everyone knew that there would be meal trains website available for any of you who would like to provide some meals, some delivery, gift cards, any of that kind of thing for our families of Austin and David, whom we lost this week. As well as our family of Michael Fogelman, who is our senior student who is recovering from very serious injuries. So please have those families in your thoughts and prayers. This weekend, we have a 4-day weekend for our students. And so we do not have school tomorrow, and we also don't on Monday. And the reason for this is because our teachers are going to be working very hard to make sure that they're planning for you for the rest of school. So finding out what are some of those skills that maybe certain students need a little help on, what are some great enrichment activities, and so they'll be working really hard to prepare that for you. So we won't have one of these again until next Tuesday. So stay on the lookout though on our Facebook page, Fort Thomas Independent Schools, and on Twitter to get some of those updates. Now this weekend is a big weekend because we are trying to honor all of our high school seniors with the flyover. We've talked a little bit about that, but want to make sure that everybody participates. You might want to do something big, make a 2020 huge in your yard, and you can make sure on this site that you go to that site and be able to say, hey, I've got this great big 2020 and I'd like for you to bring the drone and fly over and take pictures of that. Or you may make a small 2020, like one out of Legos. And then you can take your phone and actually fly over taking a video of it and upload that also on that site. It's going to be a really fun treat and something special for our seniors. Tonight, we wanted to give you some information from Highlands High School. Mr. Bertasso is going to cover some things like the flyover, but also a little bit about what's going on at Highlands High School. We got a special shipment in today. So here's Mr. Bertasso.
Well, good evening, Bluebirds. I thought I'd take a moment tonight. I've been up at the school quite a bit working on different things and helping teachers out, and so I thought tonight I'd do a quick video, update, and kind of walk through the school while I do it, so you can kind of remember what it looks like. Our custodial staff has been hard at work, and we want to make sure that we give them a shout out for all their work, as well as our cafeteria staff that's been doing a lot of meals for students, and our transportation folks that have been taking those meals out and around to students that are in need of that. So we really appreciate all their hard work and the time that they're putting in. Tonight, just want to give a couple updates. First of all, it is the end of the fourth quarter today. So hopefully you've gotten all your work in. If not, make sure you're communicating with your teacher, any needs or anything that's come up that might be important for them to know. Let's see, with that, we have a 4-day weekend. Our teachers will be working on getting grades figured out for the fourth quarter, making some final notes there. And we then move into what we call our extension time. That's where you're going to be doing some different things depending on how well you did in the fourth quarter. It's pass-fail, so everybody that passes gets 100%, and that goes into that semester grade. This weekend, we also have the 20 flyby. So what that is, we kind of explained this before, but what that is just, we want you to put the biggest 20s anywhere in your yard, driveway, on the street, park, wherever we can think of. Let us know the location of that, and we will fly a drone over it, get a flyby of it, capture that. You can also do that smaller scale, so it doesn't have to be a really big thing that a drone would fly over, but we could also do it small scale, and you can just take your cell phone and fly over the 20 that you have on the ground. And that might be a really cool way to honor our class of 2020. We just want to give an update on our students that were involved in the car accident this week. Michael Fogelman is doing well. However, today he had another surgery, kind of a long one, so we're hoping that everything goes well with that. He's in surgery now. This is a hard time because his family can't be with him, and that's got to be really hard for them. And so if you'll keep them in your thoughts and prayers, and again, any donations or any cards or thoughts that you want to send, those can be dropped off at the district office, central office there on North Fort Thomas Avenue, and just put them in the drop box. Also, we have our basically virtual memorial where you can post pictures or thoughts or stories. That can be found at memorial.hhsbirds.com. So one last thought kind of for this last few weeks. As you do as you check into Schoology each day, you just need to make sure that you do the participation task that's in the workload planning course. That's the one that everybody's in, that I've used for a couple different things during the NTI days. So I'll just have a short thing in there that you do. That's the only one you have to do. You don't have to check into all your classes, just that one. Your teachers will have their things that you need to do, but the one that you need to do just for kind of attendance is the work course planning, and that's the only one you need to worry about. So I'm hoping that everybody's doing great. I've got one other piece that I want to show you. I'm gonna walk downstairs. We had a little delivery today, and I'm pretty excited about it. We've got all of our caps and gowns all ready to go for our seniors. So we're gonna put some things together, and we're either gonna have a pickup or a drop off or something, but we're gonna get these to you here pretty soon. But they're all here. I'll even open a box so there's proof. Check it out. We've got all the blue ones, and we've got the white ones, and we've got some medals and tassels, and just we're excited that they're here. We were worried they weren't going to make it, and we can't wait to get these to you and get to share our thoughts and plans for graduation. So have a great weekend, Bluebirds, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
Thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful 4-day weekend, and we will be back on Tuesday. Good night.